this is Jo from Math Tutor Me, and today we're doing some algebra. Hopefully you have seen my last few videos on adding and subtracting like terms and multiplying and dividing as well with algebra, because today this stuff is mixing it all together. We've got add, subtract, multiply and divide, and you want to be pretty confident with the other lessons that we have learned before you attempt these type of questions. So if you're still a little bit uncertain, maybe go back and practice some more, have a look at my earlier videos again and practice a bit more. And when you're feeling pretty confident, you think that you're pretty good at adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing, then have a look at this video. Now you can print out these sheets. If you look below the video here at the information below, you can see a link to my website and you can print out all these sheets for free and you can go through these questions with me. Alright, so let's have a look at example number 1. We want to simplify all of these expressions here. So we have 6m squared minus 5m minus 8m squared plus 6m. So this is all adding and subtracting. So we're looking for like terms. I have a 6m squared, and this is another m squared, negative 8m squared. They are like terms, so 6 minus 8 is a negative 2m squared. Okay, the m terms are different. An m is different to an m squared, so we'll put boxes around these ones. Minus 5m plus 6m will make a positive 1 or just m. We don't need to write the 1 in algebra. If we have a pronumeral, it is assumed that there is a 1 in front of that m. So 1m. Alright, well that wasn't too bad. Let's try our next one, number 2. 20fg divided by 5f times by 3h. Well, we're multiplying and dividing here. Okay, so we have a divide sign first. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. And 4 times by 3 makes 12. So looking at our numbers, we get a 12. Looking at our letters, f divided by f means that they're going to cancel off. Okay, g, well there's nothing to divide the g by, and we have a h over here that we're multiplied by, so a g and a h is what's going to be left. Let's look at question 3. 7t plus 2t is in brackets, divided by 3t. Brackets we have to do first. So 7t plus 2t, we're adding, they're like terms. 7 plus 2 is 9t. And we want to divide that by 3t. 9 divided by 3 is 3, and t divided by t cancels out. Question 4. 4p in brackets, all squared. Now if something is squared, that means it is multiplied by itself. So I actually have 4p times by 4p. That's what 4p squared means. So 4 times 4 is 16, and p times p is p squared. Now there is a shortcut to these kinds of questions, which is if you have something in brackets that is squared, you need to do the number to the power of 2. 4 squared is 16, and you also need to square the letters, so p squared, p squared. Okay, so it's a shortcut for next time. Question 5. 4r times minus 6x, times by 2. They're all timeses, so let's times all the numbers. 4 times a minus 6 will make a minus 24. Times by 2, minus 24 times by 2 is minus 48. And then we want to look at our letters. So I have an R and an S, so they're going to sit at the end. Question 6, 9a times 4b over 12a. Well, probably easiest if I multiply the top together first. 9 times 4 is 36. A and B will sit afterwards over 12a. Okay, so then now that I've done that, it's much easier to do the divide. 36 divided by 12 goes 3 times, and the A's will cancel off, so the B is left sitting with the 3. And question 7, 6mn plus, in brackets, 7m times 2n. Okay, so doing the brackets first, let's leave the 6mn sitting out the front. 7 times 2 is 14, and the mn will combine after that. Now we want to do the addition. Now we can only add if they're like terms, and they are, they're both mn's. So I can do 6 plus 14, which is 20 mn. Alright, so now it is time for you to have a practice. See if you can remember what we just learnt. So grab some paper or your printouts, pause the video, have a try of these questions, and then restart the video to go through the answers. Question 1. 3jk minus 5k squared minus 7kj plus 9k squared. Well, adding and subtracting, so let's look for some like terms. Usually I like to do things with powers first, so let's start with minus 5k squared and a plus 9k squared. So minus 5 plus 9 would make a positive 4k squareds. Then we've also got jk and kj. They are actually like terms as well. jk's and kj's are really the same things. So 3 minus 7 makes a minus 4, and we'll make them jk. Alright, let's do question 2. 5x times 6yz divided by 3xz. Let's break this into steps. Let's do the timesing first. 5 times 6 is 30. And we've got an x, a y, and a z, so we write those afterwards. Okay, then we need to divide that by 3xz. So 30 divided by 3 is 10. The x divided by x will cancel off. Z divided by z will cancel that off. So y is all that's left. Question 3, 16w minus 4w all divided by 3. Let's do the brackets first. 16w minus 4, 16 minus 4 is 12w, and we need to divide that by 3. Well, 12 divided by 3 is 4, and the w will just sit after. Question 4, 7m squared. If we do this the short way, we're doing 7 times 7 is 49, and m times m is m squared. You can still write it out as 7m times 7m if you prefer. Question 5, last question. Let's multiply the top together first. 9m times 4n. 9 times 4 is 36. M and n on the top, and on the bottom we have a 12 and an m. 36 divided by 12 goes 3 times. The m's will cancel off, so there is an n left on the top. So 3n is your final answer. Hopefully you went well with that. Keep practicing and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.